All right, trade recap for today. I'm gonna try to make this a little quick because I'm hungry as shit. So, um, so a couple of things coming today. So I had mixed biases on NQ and YM. Hold on, let me close my door. Sorry about that. My dog is he's a little excited. He got to go on a car ride today, so he's squeaking the shit out of his squeaky toy. But mixed biases going in today. I was bullish on YM, bearish on NQ. Now I want to get into I missed my NQ entry. I could have taken this hourly CISD. I decided not to. I wanted to wait for kind of a market open entry, which obviously I did not get that because market open just straight knifed. So, but the reason why my target for NQ today was really just daily open, because if you look at the daily candle, we have a really large wick, right? So us really expanding past previous day open and expanding all the way to previous day low is just really unlikely, right? So once we hit previous day open, that's really my draw on liquidity. So since I missed my entry on NQ, once we hit previous day open, I just switched to YM. I wanted to see YM make a new high of day, and I wanted to see it take this swing high on the daily. So we had a bunch of SMTs going today, like a ridiculous amount. But the main SMT that I want to point out is on ES, because ES was mainly following YM, not NQ. But we can see here on ES, we got this absolute dump, right? And we had an SMT somewhere. I'm forgetting where the SMT was, bro. I'm like blinking. Wait. Oh, it was literally right here. I'm retarded. I need to stop saying that word. All right, we got the SMT right here. So to me, YM had this consolidation, right? So I'm not expecting YM to have a huge reversal. I'm expecting one of two things. I'm either expecting just breakout of the consolidation and then just go to the liquidity, or I'm expecting some sort of short retracement, manipulation, and then expansion, right? So we get the manipulation part. So we manipulate the low of the consolidation, and then we also get this SMT with ES. And then we had another SMT. I think this was with NQ. Well, it was with ES as well. You can see that we swept previous hourly candle, but I marked it out on NQ, but it's ES had it as well, so it doesn't really matter. Which ES SMTs were definitely better to use for YM today, just because ES was mainly following YM. Because you can see the NQ very bearish price action, ES not super bearish, right? Like we did have this bearish hourly candle, but we had it on YM as well. Yeah, so let's get into the reasoning why I took this on YM. So the reasoning is super simple. YM was the strongest asset all day, right? Like if we look at NQ and we look over here, NQ is just chopping, then NQ is actually dumping while YM is short retracement, expansion, short retracement, more expansion. So YM was our strongest asset by far. So today was a day where if you wanted to look for longs, you should have only taken it on YM. And if you wanted to look for shorts, you should have only taken it on NQ. You should not be taking longs on NQ, especially with this big of a strength difference. I understand that you guys may have thought that YM was overextended, but if you just look at the daily candle, I mean, yes, we were overextended, but all of this area of liquidity that could kind of act as a reversal point, we didn't manipulate those. So and then we also went from expansion to consolidation without manipulating the highs. So that's a sign that we're going to continue to another draw on liquidity, right? And also, YM does not have to follow NQ. So let's say, for example, you wanted NQ to take these lows. It is very possible for NQ to take these lows and YM to still take these highs. Yes, they are correlated assets, but they are in their own world sometimes, as you can tell, because overnight, they were completely different. I mean, YM is just expanding overnight, and NQ is doing jack shit, really. It's like they can be in their own world, and you have to realize when they are in their own world, right? And obviously that's easier said than done. That just comes with trading more and more. But yeah. So after NQ hit daily open, I didn't expect it to go any lower. I did not expect these lows to get taken. I'm not surprised that these lows got taken, but these lows did not see them getting taken at all. They maybe can get taken now that YM is taking this liquidity, but I don't think so. But yeah, once we hit previous day open, was not expecting any more bearish price action out of NQ, and I just wanted to see YM make a new high of day and then expand to these highs. So very possible that YM honestly expands to these highs today. So we will see. Yeah, first trade of the week. You got to pick your days to strike, man. Got to pick your days. Yesterday missed entry, and then Monday was just utter ass. And honestly, today I thought going into market today was gonna be terrible, but it was actually pretty good. We had good price action. Didn't get the entry I wanted on NQ, but you know it happens. We had a lot of consolidation, but you know I was still confident that we wanted to expand. Once we got this 30-minute CISD, I was like, yeah, this should be in the bag, and it was. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know, because today was a little more complicated. Yeah, just let me know.